15 days, just 15 days. When I started this challenge, I knew 75 hard was going to test my discipline. But honestly, I don't think I understood just how much it was going to test me. Because completing a workout when you're motivated is easy. Drinking your water when you're thirsty is easy. Eating clean when you are craving something else, that's manageable. But doing all of it when you are tired, when your day is chaotic, when your body doesn't want to cooperate, when your responsibilities don't stop, that's where the real challenge begins. And today, after completing my first 15 days, I can honestly say I'm not the same person who started this challenge. Not because my body has completely transformed in 15 days, it hasn't. But something inside me has started changing. And maybe that's what I needed the most. When I started day one, I did not start this challenge because I thought my life was perfect. I started because I wanted to become more disciplined. I wanted to stop making promises to myself and breaking them. I wanted to prove to myself that I could say, I'm going to do this and actually follow through. And that sounds simple. But if you are ever struggled with consistency, you know it's not. We often wait for the perfect day, Monday next month, after this holiday, when the kids are less busy, when work gets easier, when we have more time, when we feel motivated, but the perfect day never comes. There will always be something. And I think one of the biggest lessons these 15 days have taught me is that you don't need a perfect life to become a disciplined person. You need to learn how to show up in middle of an imperfect life. My mornings during these 15 days haven't always looked perfect. Sometimes I woke up feeling fresh and excited, and sometimes I woke up thinking, why did I sign up for this? But the routine stayed the same. I started my day with water, breakfast, packed lunch, took care of my family, handled the little things around the house. And somewhere in between all of that, I had to make time for myself. And that has probably been one of the biggest lessons for me. As women, especially as mothers, we become so used to putting everyone else first. The child needs something, the husband needs something, the house needs something, the kitchen needs something. There is always something. And somehow your own needs keeps getting pushed for tomorrow. But I've realized taking care of myself isn't selfish. My health matters too, my goals matters too, my dream matters too, my words matters too. And I don't have to wait until everyone else is taken care of to start taking care of myself. Because honestly, there'll always be something left to do. There'll always be laundry, always be dishes, always be cleaning, and always be responsibilities. So if I keep waiting for everything to be done finished before I work for myself, I'll keep waiting forever. That's why these 75 days are not just about fitness to me. They're about keeping a promise to myself every day. I have two workouts to complete. One of them has to be outdoors. And some days that outdoor workout has been beautiful. Cool mornings, cloudy skies, quiet parks, fresh air. Those days make you want to exercise. But then there are days when the weather isn't perfect, days when you're tired, when the park is full, days when things don't go according to the plan, and when discipline becomes more important than motivation. There were days I did not feel like working out, and I decided I will not quit. I will do it anyway. And that's something I want to remind anyone watching this. You don't have to feel motivated to take action. Sometimes actions comes first, motivation comes later. You start moving, you finish the workout, and then you realize I'm actually proud of myself. That's the feeling I'm chasing. Not just the number on the weighing scale, not just the way my clothes fit, but the feeling of knowing I showed up for myself. I've also learned that discipline doesn't always look exciting. Sometimes discipline looks like drinking another glass of water when you're already tired of drinking water. Sometimes it looks like saying no to something you really want. Sometimes it looks like reading 10 pages when all you want to do is scroll on your phone. Sometimes it looks like taking that progress picture even when you don't feel confident about your body that day. And sometimes discipline simply looks like getting up and doing the next thing. One of the hardest part for me has been the water. 4 liter every day sounds easy when you say it, but actually drinking it consistently throughout the day is another story. So I started carrying my big water bottle around with me, and yes, I even managed to break my water bottles during this journey. But did I quit? No. I got another one because that's life. Some things will go wrong, something will break, some schedule will change, your plan will get cancelled, and you will unexpected responsibilities come. You'll have bad days, but the goal is not to create a life where nothing goes wrong. In fact, the goal is to become the kind of person who keeps going. And then there is diet. The challenge has made me look at food differently too. For me, eating clean isn't about starving myself. It isn't about eating a little, as little as possible. It's about making better choices consistently. There are days when I eat my usual breakfast. There are days when the family is having something different. There are days when we have, low protein meals cooked in the house. But then I have my protein powder in those cases. And there are days when I'm busy and I'm unable to cook. So my mother-in-law cooks for me. But I'm learning that one meal does not define your journey. But I still try to keep it clean. What matters is the pattern, the choices you make again and again. And that's something I want to carry with me as long, after these 75 days are even over. Because I don't want to do this to be another challenge that ends on 75 day. I want the discipline to stay. I want the habits to stay. I want the mindset to stay. And then there's reading 10 pages every day, something that sounded so small when I started. But it has become one of my favorite part of the challenge, because when you spend so much time on your day taking care of everyone else, sitting quietly and reading feels like spending time with yourself. No phone, no scrolling, no distraction, just me and a few pages. And sometimes those 10 pages gives me something much bigger than information. They give you perspective. They remind me that growth isn't only physical. Your mind needs training too. Your body needs discipline. Your mind needs discipline. Your habit needs discipline. And your thoughts also need discipline. This progress picture stuff, one picture every single day. At first, I thought, what a big deal. It's just a picture. I click like 100 pictures in front of the mirror every day. But when you take that picture every day, you start seeing something interesting. You stop looking only at the scale. You start noticing posture, energy, confidence, small changes. And most importantly, you start seeing yourself as someone who is actually doing what she said she would do. And that confidence is different. It's not about looking perfect, it's about knowing you are keeping your words to yourself. And I think that's what I have gained the most in these 15 days: trust in myself. Because every time I complete a task that I wanted to skip, I teach myself something. Every time I get up when I'm tired, I teach myself something. Every time I choose discipline over comfort, I teach myself something. I teach myself I can do hard things. And maybe that's what 75 hard is really about. Not becoming perfect, not having perfect workouts, not having perfect meals, not having perfect days. It's about learning that you are capable of doing difficult things even when you don't feel like doing them. And day 15 was actually one of those days. It was tough. I had a strong urge to quit. And I want to be honest about that, because social media can make challenges look beautiful. You see the workout, the healthy food, the progress picture, the motivational quotes. But you don't always see the moments when someone is sitting there thinking, maybe I should just stop. Those moments are real too. And I had one. But instead of quitting, I kept going. And that's something I'm proud of. Because motivation is easy to talk about when everything is going well. But discipline is what carries you through the days when everything feels difficult. 15 days ago, I wanted a transformation. Today, I realize the transformation has already started. Maybe not the transformation everyone can see, but the one I can feel. I'm becoming more consistent, more patient, more disciplined, more aware of my choices. And I'm learning to keep promises to myself. And there is something else I want to say. If you're watching this and you have been waiting to start something, please stop waiting for the perfect time. If you want to start working out, start. If you want to start eating better, start. If you want to read, start your own one page. If you want to drink more water, start with one glass. If you want to change your life, don't wait until you feel ready because you may never feel completely ready. Start scared, start tired, start imperfectly. Just start. And don't compare your day 1 to someone's else's day 100. Your journey is yours, your body is yours, your circumstances are yours, your pace is yours, and the only person you need to compete with is the person you were yesterday. And if yesterday you gave up, today try again. If yesterday you missed the workout, today move. If yesterday you ate something that wasn't part of your plan, today make a better choice. Don't turn one mistake into a reason to quit completely. Progress doesn't require perfection, it requires consistency. And these 15 days have taught me that consistency is built one decision at a time. One glass of water, one workout, one healthy meal, 10 pages, one picture, one day. And then another, and another, until suddenly 15 days have passed. And then one day, 75 days will pass. I don't know exactly what I'll look like on day 75. Maybe I'll lose weight. Maybe I'll become stronger. Maybe I'll look more defined. Maybe I'll feel more energetic. But I know one thing for sure. I want to reach day 75 knowing that I did not quit on myself. Because that will be the real transformation. Not just a smaller waist, not just a number on scale, but a stronger mind, a stronger identity. A woman who knows that when she says she's going to do something, she does it. And that's the woman I'm trying to become. So here we are, day 15 of 75, 15 days down, 60 more to go. I'm not going to pretend that next 60 days will be easy. They probably won't be. There'll be hard mornings, there'll be busy days, there'll be cravings, there'll be excuses. There'll be moment when quitting sounds easier, but now I know something I did not know on day 1. I know that I can have a difficult day and still finish it. I can feel tired and still show up. I can feel unmotivated and still take action. I can struggle and still continue. And maybe that's the real purpose of this challenge, to prove to ourselves that we are stronger than the excuses we keep telling ourselves. So, if you're following my journey, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the workouts, the meals, the messy days, the good days, and everything in between.